Okay, so we're gonna do the Khloe Kardashian neutral smoky eye that she always does. So I'm gonna be using the Tarte Flirt palette, which is pretty well all neutrals. And yeah, so let's get into it today with Morphe eyelid primer. Just gonna put this all over my eyelids. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in and start right away with the Flirt palette by Tarte. I'm gonna go in with a small fluffy brush to begin with, and I'm gonna go into the color Gaze, which is this new, like nudie, it's like a nudie cream color. And I'm just gonna throw that all the way up into my brow bone. Remember to tap off any fallout. Not too hard, but not too light with the tapping. Okay, so now that that's all over my eyelid, I'm gonna go in with a flat brush, and I'm gonna go in with this color Playful. And I'm just gonna put that on the outer corner. And I'm just kind of tapping that in. I'm gonna build up a deeper smoky eye. So I'm going in with this color first. I'm gonna put like 2 times the amount there, and then I'll just blend it out slowly. I'm gonna go in with a clean flat brush, and I'm just gonna blend the edges of that so it's not so rough. I feel like her morning routine, her normal smoky eye routine is not very, like, insane. Obviously she's doing something huge, it's gonna be a lot different, but just like her regular smoky eye it's pretty neutral. It's like everybody's, well, my personal go-to is just something soft and neutral. So a big fluffy brush, and then I'm just gonna sorry, wow, I cannot speak today. I'm just gonna blend the creases, just so we have a pretty seamless look. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with a fat, fluffy brush that is pretty, it's pretty dense. So I'm gonna go in with this color here, and it is Snuggle, which is the darkest shade in the palette. And I'm just gonna press that in, tap off the excess, and just tap that on the outer corner as well. It's okay if you're a little bit messy, because you can always clean it up. So if you gotta be a little bit messy, it's all good. I'm just blending that to the maximum. Okay, and then I'm just gonna do one more layer of this one as well. I love this palette. It seriously smells like just like almost like coconutty, but not coconutty at the same time. Okay, so I went in pretty high up this time because I want to get that really deep depth. So we're just gonna blend until we get a seamless look. Blending is key. Anybody can have beautiful makeup on, but if it's not blended properly, it's gonna look crazy. My eye is watering here, so I kind of got some blotching, which sometimes my eye does and sometimes it doesn't. It just kind of depends on my eye's mood, I guess. I'm just going to, I'll fix that up. I'll just take a wipe and clean it up, and then I'll just add a new water line underneath. Just talking about it is making me crazy, so I'm just gonna fix it now. Oh, wrong brush. So back in with the blending brush and just small circular motions in there just to kind of make that seamless. This eye's watering too. Okay. Who else has issues with their eyes watering sometimes? Like, not all the time. There's times that I can put so much makeup on my eyes and I don't get 1 ounce of watering. And then there's other times that I put makeup on and my eyes are like, why are you doing this? I mean, I'm sure that I've seen people that water like insane amounts, so I'm not the only one and I know that for sure, but okay, so I'm just gonna do small circular motions just to stop the watering from my eyes. Just doing that does help me a lot. So just small circular motions again. I don't know what's going on with my eyes today. That's okay. You gotta work with what you got. What the heck? My eyes are just watering. That's okay. Freaking out. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back in with this Snuggle color. And I'm just gonna touch up where the water had hit on my eyes. Just because. Blended so seamlessly everywhere, but in that inner corner where my eyes were freaking out. So I'm just gonna let my eyes freak out a bit more, let them do their thing, and I'm just gonna move on to maybe I'll move on to face. So I'm just going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 15 Fair. I'm just gonna put that below because I still have to wipe off that excess. Put that below, down that nose. Although it's going to be very thin line down the nose today. Above the lip, because I'm going to make my lips look a lot more plump. I'm going to round the whole bottom of my lip. And then I'm going to just touch up any blemishes that I have. So let's hope my eyes are done being little babies now. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to take a clean makeup wipe and I'm just going to wipe up all the excess that I have going on underneath there. One more wipe on this one here. So I just cleaned it up quite a bit. And because I did clean it up so much, I just want to make sure it's dry. And then because it's cleaned up so much, I just want to blend those edges again. is I kind of like wiped quite a bit off and made a really sharp line. So I kind of want to make sure that I'm making sure that it looks blended so it's not so harsh. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my beauty blender and some setting spray on it, and I'm going to blend out all of this. Okay, so far so good. I'm just gonna put on another layer of it. One thing with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer is it's very easy to build, so you can do 2 or 3 layers depending on the coverage that you need. Normally I only put 1 layer of coverage, like one layer of concealer, but since I'm trying to go for more of like Khloe Kardashian look, I'm just gonna throw in another layer just to kind of really define that. And just lots of tapping. Not so much like dragging, you're gonna tap a lot with the beauty blender. She has pretty flawless skin. Well, her makeup artist looks like it's flawless. I don't know if it naturally is. But her makeup artist is really good at making it look flawless. So I'm just gonna go in and layer mine up to make it look the same. Now, if you wanted, you could also do, sorry, I got some in my brow. If you wanted, you could also do foundation at this point. It's 100% up to you, depending on what you like to do and how you like to do your makeup. I don't really like to wear a lot of foundation just because my skin is so sensitive, and I know that it's just going to break out like crazy. So this is just something that I do that ensures I don't break out too much. So I'm just going to take this blending brush again, and any concealer that I got onto my eyelid, I'm just going to blend in. One thing about concealer is that it is so easy to fix stuff with. Like, if you mess up your eyes, if you mess it, like, it just touches it all. It's so good. And that is any concealer, it's not just one concealer. Obviously concealers work different for everybody, but if you get a good concealer that works for you, it is so nice to have the concealer work properly. And I missed a spot here. Like, there's times that I use concealer to fix an eyeshadow look, to fix a contour, to fix my lips, if I like overline. Sometimes I also just use like a wipe, but depending. Gotta get the coffee in. Okay, so now I'm gonna go forth and I'm gonna do brows. The photo that I am recreating, her brows, her hair is like this. First of all, it's like that really high slick ponytail and like the loose curl, and then she has her brows always like flawless. I noticed that her brows are a little bit thinner than mine, but there's not much I can do about that. I'm just gonna do my brows, but I'm gonna try to make them a little bit not thinner, of course, but try to make them appear a little bit smaller. seriously need to get my brows plucked and tinted so bad. But maybe not tinted. A girl was telling me about getting their brows tinted, and it's supposed to make them look a lot fuller, which my brows already look pretty full. So I kind of just was like, I want to try, because if I try and then it makes it that much easier to get ready in the morning, then I am down. Like, there's no doubt about it, I'm down. Okay, so brows are done. I didn't do too much today just because I don't want to like overfill them and then them not look similar to hers. So I noticed that she doesn't do an deep contour. So I'm just gonna take the Hoola bronzer and I'm just gonna do a pretty light contour. I'm gonna take this little guy and I'm just gonna do like a pretty light contour, like nothing too dramatic. Obviously enough to notice, but not enough to I'm still gonna do my neck. I don't know if she does, but I like it, so I'm still gonna do that. I do think it's nuts how tight she wears her hair, like this tight thing. It is tight, like I got like an instant facelift. It's insane. I mean, it looks good, it just is so tight, it's crazy. Okay, so then I'm just going to, she has like a completely different nose than me, so I'm just gonna shade the sides of my nose and the tip of my nose. And then I'm gonna have to go in with a smaller detailed brush just to really get that guy snatched. I'm gonna go in with this flat fluffy brush, and I'm still using the Hoola bronzer at this point, and I'm just gonna sculpt a little bit more. Her nose is like completely different than mine, so I'm almost like reshaping my nose with makeup, of course. So just down the sides, I'm gonna bring it up to the brow and back down. And then I might have to put the line over top too, just to kind of make that snatch nose look. It's kind of starting to get creepy. I feel like I can really see it. It's not normally what I do at all, so it's like, I notice a difference. I don't know if anybody else is noticing that, the difference that I'm noticing, but I see that my eyes look a lot more like, almost like, angled. Coffee, gotta have it. Sorry, just cleaning off the lips there. Just really shaping that nose. Really getting some definition in there. Okay. Just gonna take my fingers and run it down, just because sometimes putting a contour shade on the nose, it's a little bit harsh, but that's all you got, so you gotta work with it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go off camera quickly, throw on some lashes, and come back on and show you guys the end results. Okay, so my lashes are on, and I just went ahead and added bottom mascara there. I was just quickly looking over the picture as before I came back on here, and I noticed that she had some kind of, sorry, 1 minute, hair malfunction here. I noticed that she had some kind of like orangey, brassy lip. I don't have anything similar to that, but I'm gonna compromise. So I have like this nude, I think it's literally called I really dig you, and I'm just gonna line my whole lip with this, and then I'm just gonna go over it with like a reddy pinky gloss with some glitter. I also noticed that she had like a very high highlight on her whole cheek, so I'm also gonna do that. I'm gonna go in for my highlight with the Carly Bible Deluxe palette, and I am going to take this shade here. And you don't need a lot of this. I'm telling you, like, you do not need a lot of this. And you're just going to... You know what, better yet, I'm just going to do a... So, highlighter, setting powder, let it sit for a couple seconds. And then go back in with this highlighter. It's like blinding. So pretty. And then I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other side, so just highlighter, spritz, let it sit until it dries, and then just same thing on the other side. Sorry, same thing on the other side here. Just because I did 2 on the other side, I'm gonna do 2 on this side as well. I'm just gonna throw some underneath my brow bone, above my brow bone, and down my nose, and on my cupid's bow. Okay, so now that the highlighter is on, I'm gonna go forth and do lips. So I have this I Really Dig You lip liner. I'm gonna put that all over my lips, and then I'm gonna do just clear gloss over top. I might slightly overline my lips just because her lips are a lot bigger than mine. Pretty nude. Hers has like more of like an undertone of like a orangey red color, so I'm gonna use this NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss in the shade, I don't know, oh, LG158. So I'm just gonna like wipe majority of it off, like just clean it right off. It's got a pretty cool applicator, first time ever using this. Let's see how it goes. That's pretty neutral. I like that it's kind of neutral, and that's like bang on for her lips. Perfect. And I think that's pretty well. I'm just gonna throw in a little bit more blush just because her blush is so heavy. So I am just using the Tarte Party, and I'm just gonna show you guys the trick. Just like swirl it, tap it, and then do a C, just to kind of blend it away from your face. And then I also have something to blend that highlighter out with as well, because that highlighter is really popping for my liking. Okay, yeah, I think that is it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this look. Mind you, I've never done an inspired by a look, so I hope that you guys really enjoyed this, and I hope that you guys see the little reference here. Yeah, I love it. I think that it turned out very well. The eyes turned out very well, and my brows, obviously they're a little bit thicker, but that's okay. Nothing unmanageable. So I think that's all I have for you guys today. I just want to say thanks so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys back on my channel soon. Bye!